how's it going, everybody? Justin here. Thanks for checking out Exile State Comics. Doing a haul for new comics that came out today, which is February 24th. So it's always a good day when you can get to the comic book store on New Comic Book Day. Picked up a good variety. And of course, after I go through the new books that I got this week, I'll go over the comments from last week's haul. So be sure to leave a comment, and I will go over it next week. Okay, so let's just dive into the books, because why not? If I can get the new okay, got it. So Comic Shop News is all messed up, and it is Twilight Zone and The Shadow. And so we're fighting some Nazis back in the day. Good times. You know, if you're ever in need of a villain, just do some time hopping and fight some zombies, because Nazis are always the villains. So Nazis, not a good kind. Alright, so I'll change it up a little bit this week. I'll do Independence, Marvel, and then DC. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so first, out of Boom Studios, I picked up Venus, issue number 3. So far, I've really been enjoying this one. What is this on the back? Jinx? That's funny. But, let's just see. Holy junk! Just going to show you that. Do with it what you will. Venus is nuts. And again, I have nowhere to put these. Next, from Aftershock Comics. And be sure to check out comicbook.com soon. We're going to be talking to some people over at Aftershock, doing an interview over there. So be sure to stay tuned. But I picked up Strayer, issue number 2. Really cool book here. Really enjoyed the first issue. Second issue looks pretty awesome too. And you're like, well, wait, this isn't like the art that you normally like. But it's a really good book. Definitely worth checking out. Aftershock's got a lot of good stuff coming out right now. So, fun company. Worth checking out. And if you go to their website and check it out, you can see who all's part of the company now. And they have Sam Keith. Sam Keith is a part of Aftershock. I'm excited about that. He did, the old Marvel Comics Presents. And then, a lot of Wolverine stuff, great covers on those. They moved over to Image and did the Max, which was great when it came out, and it's still great today with, who is it, IDW, I think? Is re-releasing Max Maximized. So, something worth checking out. MTV actually had a animated series for it, and it was, almost frame for frame, panel for panel, the first books, so it was really good. Check it out. Alright, next is Saga, issue 34, and it seemed like 33 just came out. Oh my gosh. Alright, maybe not nudity, even though there's not really any, but there kinda is. Saga is for mature readers, so just so you know, it's rated M for mature. Alright, that's all the independents I got this week. So now Marvel, which was I cut Marvel down like crazy this week. Yeah, way down. I only got 2 Marvel books this week. Of course, I picked up Daredevil issue number 4. We've got Daredevil and Cap on the cover here. Steve Rogers Cap. So that's awesome. I'm loving this run Charles Soule is doing, and just the dark grittiness of this book, the way it's come back, I love Daredevil, as you can tell a little bit. Alright, and next I picked up Spider-Man 2099 issue number 7, and I didn't have issue number 6, so I picked up issue number 6. So now I'm caught up on Spider-Man 2099. I decided to stick with Spider-Man 2099 and drop Silk, just because. Silk was fun, but the book's really not aimed at me. And while it's good, it's just not really what I want to read right now. So maybe I'll jump back around and pick it up soon. But for right now, I'm going to stick with Spider-Man 2099. Alright. So like I said, that was it for Marvel. Shortest Marvel week I've had in forever. So, alright. DC now. And first one is a book that wants to bend. He-Man, The Eternity War, issue number 15. This has been a great series. And you're like, but it's He-Man. Yeah, it is. And it's been really good. Take out the part that it's He-Man, and this could just be a great fantasy story. So look at it kind of that way. There's some craziness going on. Craziness. I'll save this one for last. You know what it is. You know what came out this week that everybody got. It's coming. Don't worry. All right. Issue 21 of Batman and Robin Eternal. Really, really cool cover here. Really like this. Who did it? Oh, it's Tony S. Daniel. That's why. It's a great cover here. So let's see if we got any great art to show you in this book. As we're winding down, we've only got 5 issues left. Remember, this book ends at 26. So 26 weeks, a full half year. And I wish there wasn't an ad on every other page, or I could show you like a full page of art. But that apparently is not going to happen in this book. Alright, well, we got the first page. We'll show you that. There's your title page. So, really happy with this series so far. I mean, sticking with it, I think, is the main thing. So if you're going to stick with, just kind of soldiered through it a bit, and it's actually been kind of worth it. So, especially for it being a $2.99 book on a weekly basis, that's a little bit more doable than, say, if Marvel was doing a weekly series, I'm sure the books would still be $4 or $5. So, all right, next is Part 8 of the Darkseid War and Justice League 48. As we continue this crazy, crazy story. This is a really great cover, too. Really like this cover. I know there were variants and whatnot, but I did not get one. Got the regular. Oof. Here we go. Blam. Everybody's there. So really, really cool. And then last but not least, the book that got a little bit of a delay, and that is The Dark Knight 3 Master Race, issue number 3. I think there's a Jim Lee variant cover out there, and I really would like to get it. What? Oh, okay. We get a Green Lantern story in here. So that's cool. Every book's had a different story. We had... Oh, who do we have in the first one? The Atom? We had the Atom in one, and I can't remember who was in the other one. But really, really cool. Let's show you something here in this book. This is an 8-part miniseries, is The Dark Knight 3. So, think of that as you will. Boom! Not even going to tell you what happens. Not even going to tell you. So, I don't know. I mean, if you want to read this, I would say go ahead and get issues 1 and 2, jump on 3, and get caught up. But with it being an 8-part, it may read very well in trade. So if you haven't already jumped on it, and you kind of want to, and you're okay with waiting, wait till the trade comes out. I'm sure it'll be great too. And I'm sure it'll be a great read. So, all right, that is all the new books this week. Short and sweet. Not, continuing to cut down. And I said I was going to get a back issue a week. I got the Spider-Man 2099 kind of filled in that role. So let's go over comments from last week. And they are... Let's see. Alright, we got Christopher Sizemore. What's up, Christopher? Justin, if you end up dropping Amazing Spider-Man, which I may, Web Warriors is pretty fun to read. Lots of spiders and electros running around in the first arc. It's fun seeing all the different versions, and the artwork is great too. Alright. I'll check it out. Did it come out this week and I just didn't get it? Or last week? Maybe it was last week. I may check it out. I'm thinking about jumping on Spidey. Maybe drop Amazing. Keep Spider-Man, because I like the Miles Morales. That first issue was really good. And then I may pick up Spidey, because it's kind of like a modern Peter Parker back in the day. I don't know. However you want to read it. But I've been told, like Mike Spider-Slayer said that Spidey was really good. So I may check that on it. Alright, next is Ace DZ12. It's a great haul. I've been considering picking up Super Zero because I've heard a lot about it. What are your favorite series right now? Favorite series right now? Well, Daredevil, of course. Love Daredevil. It's always one of my favorites. I've really enjoyed Super Zero. It's up to issue 3. So that's definitely in there of like my current favorites. Tokyo Ghost goes along with that. Justice League is really, really good. Extraordinary X-Men I've really enjoyed. Illuminati and the Ultimates. Books that may not get a lot of exposure and a lot of reviews, but Illuminati's really good. And, it's the villains. It's kind of a take of seeing things that are going on their side. And then the Ultimates is our Avengers in Space team, basically, with Captain Marvel, Blue Marvel, Black Panther, Jessica Rambeau's on that team. Puck showed up in like the second or third issue. That was crazy. Third issue, I guess, from Alpha Flight. So that's nuts. So definitely a good book. I can't recommend Ultimates enough if you like that kind of like space problems bigger than just what's going on Earth type things. It's kind of like I've said before. It has a feel of Fantastic Four when Hickman was on it. They kind of have the solve everything run. So I really enjoy that. So definitely check that out. And thanks for commenting, Ace. I really appreciate that. You too, Christopher. All right, next is Suburban Neon Weekend. Or Suburban, whichever way you want to say it. So thanks for answering my question, Justin. I know it's pretty difficult to pinpoint the essentials of superheroes, seeing how there are so many universes storylines out there. Very difficult. So to follow up to my question, I like reading mostly indie stuff, and I've been picking up a lot of Image and Vertigo titles lately. But there's some IDW and Boom Studio stuff too. So my favorites are Deadly Class, East of West, Tokyo Ghost, Clean Room, Saga, Survivors Club, Snowblind, and Art Ops. I've heard good things about Art Ops. And Snowblind just came out, so I didn't pick it up, but maybe I should have. And he goes on to say, I guess my tastes range from horror to sci-fi to fantasy, so there's no real genre that I'm attracted to. But I guess most of these titles have mature storylines, which is probably why they're part of DC's Vertigo line. Anyway, very true. And I'm with you on Tokyo Ghost. That got that was my favorite. We did a top books of the year, and that was like one of my favorite, even though it had only come out with like 4 or 5 issues at that point. Really, really solid book. Really love that. But based upon that, just it's still a tough one. I mean, of course, The Dark Knight, that's a little bit grittier. It's darker, so you could take a look at that. Justice League is really, really good. I would say, based upon some of your other books, give Daredevil a try. It's my favorite, I know, so I'm super biased. But just the darker tones and what's going on, maybe that's something you would enjoy. It would be Daredevil. So, but everything you're picking up is pretty awesome. Saga, I haven't read Clean Room. East to West is awesome. Doing that in trades. So, haven't picked up Survivors Club. But Suburban Neon Weekend, thanks for commenting. And you were reading some great books. So, keep the dialogue going. If there's anything else I can help you out with, just let me know. Also, I would suggest checking out Super Zero from Aftershock. It's not as mature, but it's kind of close. So, but it's just like kind of a fun superhero story. You know what I'm saying? Or beginnings of. So, but that is it, everybody. Thanks for taking a look and watching. And I will be back next week with another haul. So, have a good one, everybody.